the dark without the light. In the summer we were lovers, with a flame our hearts would burn, a flame the autumn would smother, and leave this heart to yearn forever blue, forever blue.
Hey guys, what's going on? And what we're looking at right here, it might not seem like it, we're looking at LSPDFR 0.2. It just dropped. I was kind of fortunate enough, I guess, to sneak in and get it. You can see not a whole lot's kind of changed in terms of the menu system. Even character selection was pretty linear, the same thing, which is fine because it had absolutely no problems. But you can see now that when we press E, we actually got our computer to use. So, well, backspace will get rid of it. Good God, I'm gonna have to figure out. We need to do a combo key for that or something, because I hit E a lot. So we'll see. Apparently, a lot of things were improved to the point where I don't even know where to start at. Like AI logic's been improved and buffed and padded. Computer system's been added. Dispatch talks. Apparently resting has been improved. You know, the API has been released with it, and we're just gonna stop this guy for whatever reason. Actually, not for whatever reason, for no reason. And I'm curious to see if police radio will actually even work with the new update. So we're gonna find out right now as well. And we'll just run the plate with plate checker, and then I'll show you exactly why I need to hold off. Alright, so we'll go down
target
here,
license plate
and
82
see what comes
Charles
back with this.
Lincoln Tom 033, wanted in connection with proceed with caution.
Okay, like I was saying earlier, I still got to work on the audio. So now we have this. Let's actually try to type in here.
Citizens report A503 in West Vinewood.
Charlie Lima 7033. We'll punch this. I haven't used this before, so we'll see what comes back. Okay, so it spits out information down to the bottom hand left. Record plate registered to an owner, and it's reported as stolen. And it's got an actual. That's cool. Like how they popped it up. It's pretty fluid. I did kind of miss the old like LSPDFR computer, kind of in your face, made me feel like I was in a computer system. And because of that, we're just gonna go out here and see if they've updated any of the approaching the suspects mechanics or anything like that. We're also gonna try to get the individual out on foot, just to see what else we can kind of get into. So we can ask for ID. That's a new option here, and let's see how it goes from here. And this is really going to expand on the traffic side. You can perform a check on the subject's ID by using the police computer in your car. And now I know there is a police radio also, and I'm assuming that might take action when I'm actually on foot. But we do have John Macy down here in the bottom left. Oh, does that disappear? I think that was how he spelled it. It seemed like common spelling at the time. License is suspended, no active warrants. Okay, so you understand this is huge. It just expanded on that entirely. So he's got it suspended, so let's go ahead and try to step him out. We're just going to try to use the full feature to everything we can. We're going to press E to resume to speaking to him. This car's losing his shit because he sat there too long. But let's have him step out, and from there we'll try to see if we got any type of interaction menu where we can.
What the hell was that?
Attention all units. We have a
does look like he's going to be walking off, so it's a good chance for us to see how the arrest mechanics coming around. So they removed some of the debugs, and I didn't look at any of the keys. I jumped straight in here because I wanted to show you guys what's up. So he's got the we're going to go in for the arrest, which nice. They moved that back a little bit. They had it so close before that it was hard to get the guy. We're gonna get old suspended driver over here out of the way, and I can't remember if there's any flags in the vehicle. You know, so we'll just run it again.
In Little Seoul.
Let's see if I can make the guy stay put. And I'm just looking to see if we have any more additional options. No, so he'll just follow us. But the one thing I did notice is that even though this lady's freaking out, she hasn't got out of the vehicle and kind of pointlessly ran. So let's see if we can't get her out and see if we could Okay, so now they're not just taking off. Ignore the voices for my character. I didn't feel like changing this time. I more or less just want to show you guys. Okay, so we can arrest this individual, but I know there is a police radio on foot. I just have to find out which key that is. So that's for my backup. That's for the interactions. There we go. So it's under the interactions menu, and from there you can do, you know, a subject records check. Let's do John Macy again and see what pops up. I'm gonna have to disable my keys using the API so that doesn't bother you guys. Okay, so John Macy's actually a legit thing. You know, and when we can check the vehicle, we can do the vehicle lookup off on foot. So to get to this, if you press the N key, which I don't know the controller keys, and you just go over to the right, you have your coffee, and then we have our radio, where he kind of just puts his hand up there and he starts holding on to it, which is pretty cool. So now we got the flexibility to do a whole lot more, and you know, police radio at its present, I'm not gonna be able to do that again, but as it's present, it seems to be running and working fine. So that's actually pretty stellar as well. I arrested her for no reason. Just keep in mind we're not doing a patrol. I'm just doing kind of a feature discovery showcase thing. And from there, we're just going to get a tow truck come in here, come get this car. Not even going to worry about these two I cuffed up right here. We're going to leave them and see if it makes any additional problems. And, you know, I don't think it's going to be a problem because you have to kind of be stationary to use their computer system. You know what I mean? And with my setup, you can press this on the fly and plate check as you go. But with that said, I have to get moving on the API and I have to correctly tie this into, you know, LSPDFR. Oh god, that's gonna get some use to. Again, we're just gonna leave them there. We're gonna see if we can force a call out.
503 in Little Seoul.
And we're just gonna speed there the most aggressive manner we can and see what we got going on. Just because, you know, still just showing. So now you see they put a radius blimp for this individual. I don't know if we have a vehicle going after him. It does look like he's on the highway. Yeah, he's on the highway. So we're just, again, I'm just showing it, guys. No freaking out. We're just getting, we're just getting after the guy the best we can. You know what? Yeah, just to shoot. I was looking at my vehicle stuff. I don't want to spawn. I need to modify. This guy got back on the highway or something? Alright, now we at least modified our vehicle so we're going to be faster, but worst case scenario is I might actually teleport to get to the individual. And apparently they did some mild updates to how you can call backup and so forth. Things like that have been improved. Shoot, we're actually just going to go turbo on this guy too, you know? I'm going to crash, I know it. There we go. Now we're screaming. Maybe. Jesus, this guy's hustling. Oh god! Might have lost my cool for a second there, but we're still in it. We're still testing. I'm still showcasing. Good god, what is this guy driving though? I'm kinda can't wait to see what we got. I've noticed completely less frame bog as well using this version of the RageHook. I might actually start to restore some of my older graphics because I just haven't noticed it. But with that said, here's the new menu. We're just going to call. Okay, so there was a pretty good bog there. It initializes the first time. Oh, nice.
We're at the little coffee shop around the corner. Copy that. We're in the vicinity.
Oh, totally epic. Oh, they're just chatting back and forth. My immersion factor, and that's what it is for me, is about this, is my immersion factor is off the charts right now. I can't wait to do an actual patrol. And, you know, you can see this guy's fleeing. He's kind of got his normal. He's not driving too quick. I mean, we do have a modded car at this point. Let's even see if the local area
units requesting helicopter support over Grande Sonora Desert.
Oh, the helicopters marked too. This is delicious. If I had to describe it as a single term, this is delicious. Hey, bro, come on, stepping up, come help us. Alright, so just for the sake of, I guess we'll go for a pit just to kind of make sure we keep this short. So it seems like police radio is having absolutely no issues with the newer version.
Attention all units. Target last seen on
I'm waiting to see. What I really want to see before I hit him is how does the AI drive around me? Have they made adjustments to that? Okay, he actually attempted to go around, so I'm extremely confused. Then he even attempted to pit, so I'm going to try to get back in between again. Oh, they're actually updating the status like retardedly well. Oh, okay. Alright. Maybe it's beginner's luck, but he kind of still ripped through me. Make sure we get back into it. I don't even understand. You shouldn't just be sitting there, bro. Get into it. Alright, so I'm going to try to get back up again. Just once more. I'm trying to see. Okay, so they're respecting us to a certain degree. Not nearly as bad. They'll still pitch you, it appears. Yeah, see, when I bump over, he tries to bump over a little bit. But you still have to be careful. I think that's going to improve greatly in the future. We're going to go ahead and hit this guy and see how everybody interacts when we stop. That was textbook right there.
Dispatch, perfect sight.
Nope, you're not getting by us, bro. He is getting by us. Alright, so now I feel like I'm just wasting y'all's time. I'll get back up here though, and we're gonna hit him and stay on him this time. I'm still on like, I would like to just play realistically right now rather than show this. That's how excited I am. You know what? It even seems like when you hit the vehicles, they've changed. I didn't mean to hit you. It seems like they've changed some things up. We're going to try to get back up on them and go for a nice pit.
This is air support. We have him heading west.
Box him in. We're going to try to yank him out. Get out of the damn car. I don't even have my pistol out. Okay, so now you can see they're actually equipping tasers as well. That's one more thing I gotta show you guys before we're done here. The taser's got the little red light on it and everything. You see the beam that the taser's putting out? That's cool. They're using a draw tube line, and you can see it on the ground. Alright, so he's actually holstering, and we'll pull out ours to play with this once this guy gets situated. I want to see how well he goes about cuffing this guy up. I'm gonna try to move my vehicle without running over his damn head. I'm sorry, I love the stuff that they say. Okay, so we got this dude in custody. The helicopter's rolling off. Let's see how the cleanup does. One of the highway patrol guys left his bike, and this individual's walking off. But we'll see what's going on. Okay, so while we wait to... Holy shit. Okay, I thought some bad stuff was happening, but the guy's actually just shooting like a creature of the night. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna attempt to do some road barriers so I can yank a person out. We're just gonna tase the shit out of them.
Not Chiliad.
Come on, I gotta move.
Yeah, you do. Alright, so we're gonna yank this individual out. We're just gonna start tasing him, see how, if it's lethal. I don't have any taser modifications or anything in. Alright, so we hit him once. Okay, so the taser is still pretty lethal, so you guys might want to consider, you know, putting in your own kind of tasing debuffs and things like that. I know I used one for the dog. I'll probably at this point put one in for the taser. I wanted to see how well it reacted and responded. And let's see what else we got. I know there's more to cover. This is just a quick video to kind of show you guys, get your whistle wet. Apparently transportation of the suspect is more fluid. I do believe there's probably a unit on the way right now. It's just the fact that we're on the highway. He might be dealing with the same issues that I deal with the tow truck. He's probably going up somewhere lengthy to turn around. You know, I really like the additions that they're doing. I feel like they're doing it right. They're making the proper steps, and it seems to be running really well since I've updated. I don't know what they've done to the RageHook and what processes they've bypassed, but it seems like they've got the natives working pretty decent. Actually, since I've moved to LSPDFR 0.2, I've been noticing the calls don't bog me nearly as much. Okay, so here comes, sounds like another unit's coming. I don't know if it's going to be a chase. I hear him. Oh no, it's an ambulance. Oh, well, it's for the person that yeah. But, you know, I'll look over it when I do my patrol, which should be shortly here. I plan to do one to kind of celebrate 4K subscribers. I'll try to cover any other features I didn't talk about. This is the very first time I turned it on. I just want to share with you guys and show you guys how things work out, and I'm loving it. Like the immersion factor from the audio, very, very enjoyable. My hat's off to, you know, Mullen DK19, LMS, Sam, all you guys for the hard work, and I can't wait to see. Just think like 3 or 4 months down the road when it's like even more work has been put into this, how far this has come. Thank you guys. If you like this type of stuff, you know, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, and you know, just once again, I appreciate every single one of you. Couldn't have got here without every single one of you to 4,000 subscribers. Let's go for 10. I mean, let's just keep beelining it. Let's go for 10. Thank you guys for having me, and I'll catch y'all at the next one.